Hello, my name is Bharti, and here is a problem that I'm going to discuss for today's video. The question is 5 masses in a region where the acceleration due to gravity is 30.5 feet per second square are as follows. M1 is 500 gram, M2 weighs 800 gram force, M3 weighs 15 pounds, M4 weight is 3 pounds fourth. What is the total mass expressed in pounds, slugs and grams? Okay, so this is the question. We have given 4 different masses in some different units, and we need to find the total mass in 3 given different units: pounds, slugs and grams. First of all, let's write down what is given to us. As we can see, M1 is 500 gram, which is given. M2 G, see, we are given weighs, so it is the force basically that is given to us. M2 G is 800 gram force. M3 G in the similar case, it 15 poundal, and M4G in the similar case is 3 lbf. So first of all, I'm going to write all the units for M1 in pounds, slugs and grams. So I'm considering the case 1 for M1. As we can clearly see that weight of M1, mass of M1 is already given in grams, so we don't need to go for any further calculations for this. So M1 is basically in grams, it is 500 gram. Now to calculate it in pounds, as we know, we are using the standard units or conversions. As we know, 1 pound is approximately equal to 454 grams, or you can say 1 gram is 1 by 454 pounds. So using this conversion, we can use the unitary method to convert this grams into the pounds. As we know, 1 gram is 1 by 454 pounds, so 500 gram will be equal to 500 by 454 pounds. On division, we are getting the value as 1.101321 lb. So mass in pounds is this. Now to convert the given mass in terms of slugs, we again using some conversions, and we are very familiar with the standard conversion from slugs to grams, which is 1 slug is equal to 14,594 gram. It is the approximate value, and we are using the same. And to get it in terms of grams, it is 1 gram is equal to 1 by 14594 slugs. Okay, again we are using the unitary methods. We know 1 gram is equal to 1 by 14,594 slugs. So 500 gram will be equal to 500 by 14,594 slugs. On devising it or using some calculator, we can get the value for M1, which is 0.03426 in terms of slugs. So we have calculated the value of M1 in all the 3 different dimensions: in grams, in pounds and in slugs. Right, now we are considering the case 2 for M2. As we already know that what is given to us is M2G, because weighs was mentioned, it was the force basically, and it is equal to 800 gram force. We only need M2, that is mass of second object. M2 is 800 by G. See, in the question itself, we are given that acceleration due to gravity is 30.5 feet per second square. But as we can see, it is gram force, it is the CGS unit that has been used in this conversation. So basically, first of all, we need to convert this acceleration due to gravity 30.5 feet per second square into centimeter per second square, so that the units can match and we can divide the function. So first of all, we know 1 meter is 3.28 feet. Or you can say 1 is basically the single unit 1, that can be written as 3.28 feet per meter. Okay, so I'm writing this acceleration due to gravity in terms of 30.5 divided by 1, so that I can replace this 1 with 3.28 feet per meter that we have already calculated. Now as we can see, feet and feet will get cancelled out, and 30.5 divided by 3.28 will give you approximately 9.3 meter per second square. So we had converted our acceleration due to gravity from feet per second square to meter per second square, but our solution has not been ended yet, because the requirement is centimeter per second square, not meter per second square. So moving further, we know 1 meter per second square is 100 centimeter per second square. So 9.3 meter per second square will be equal to 9.3 into 100, that is 930 centimeter per second square. So it meets our need. So 1 g is equal to 930 centimeter per second square. Now I can calculate the value of this m2, which is equal to 100 by g, and replacing this g by 930 centimeter per second square, we will get the value in terms of grams, which is equal to 0.86 gram. So m2 is 0.86 gram that we needed. The second point, we want to find the value in terms of pounds, as we have already calculated in our first equation, that is in this one. 1 gram is 1 by 454 pound. So using this we can convert the 0.86 gram into pounds by dividing 0.86 by 454, and we'll get the value 0.0019 lb. This is the value that we get in terms of pounds for m2. Now moving further, we want the value for m2 in slugs as well, as we have already calculated using our second equation, that 1 gram is equal to 1 by 14,594 slugs. Okay, 0.86 gram that we have already calculated will be equal to 0.86 by 14594 slugs, and performing some operations or using some calculators, we can get the value for m2 as 0.0000589 slugs. So our second purpose has also been solved, that we have calculated the value for m2 in terms of gram, in terms of pounds, and in terms of slugs. Okay, now moving on further, case 3 for m3. As we know, it is given that m3g is equal to 15 poundals. Again, m3 is 15 by g poundals. But g is already given as 30.5 feet per second square. So substituting this value and performing some division, we are getting the value as 0.4918 pounds. So we can get the value of m3 in terms of pounds directly. Now we know 1 pound is equals to 454 gram. So 0.4918 pounds will be equal to 0.4918 into 454 gram, and m3 is equal to 223.2772 gram. Okay, so we have calculated the value in grams as well. Now using our second equation, where we had calculated the conversion for 1 gram is equal to 1 by 14,594 slugs. So 223.2772 gram will be equal to 223.2772 divided by 14594. And it will be we'll get the value in terms of slugs, and on division m3 is equal to 0.0153 slugs. So our third purpose has also been solved, that we have calculated the value for m3 in terms of grams, in terms of pounds, and in terms of slugs. So our last operation for m4. Okay, so, what is given is m4g is 3 lbf. We know we need only m4, which will be equal to 3 by g, and g has already been given to us, which is 30.5, and on performing division we will get the value as 0.9836 lb. So m4 has been calculated in terms of pounds, which is equal to 0.9836. Now we are very familiar with this conversion, that 1 pound is equal to 454 gram, and 0.9836 pounds will be equal to 0.9836 into 454, which will give you the value as 446.5544 gram. Okay, so we'll get the value for m4 in terms of grams as well. Now using our second equation again, that 1 gram is equal to 1 by 14594 slugs. So 446.5544 gram will be equal to 446.5544 divided by 14594. That will on division give you the value that will be in terms of slugs, and which is equal to 0.03 slugs. So our fourth purpose has also been solved, that we have calculated the value for m4 in all the three terms, in grams, in pounds, and in slugs as well. Now our last operation that is left to calculate the results in total formation, that you need to find the gram value of mass in total, and in pounds, and in slugs. So for that we need to perform addition for all the four masses in terms of grams, in terms of pounds, and in terms of slugs. First of all, we will calculating the masses in grams, adding first mass, second mass, third mass and fourth mass, that will give you the value as 1170.6916 gram. And now adding the values that we have calculated in terms of pounds, calculating the value for M1 in pounds, M2 in pounds, M3 in pounds and M4 in pounds. On adding all these, we are getting the value as 2.578621 lb. Okay, now on the last operation, we need to calculate the value of masses in slugs, total mass. As we know, M1 in slugs is 0.03426, M2 in slugs is 0.0000589 and M3 in slugs is 0.0153 and M4 in slugs is 0.03. So adding all these four masses in slugs, we are getting the value that is 0.0196189 slugs. So this is all that we all need to calculate it, the total mass and in grams, pounds and slugs that we have already calculated. Thank you.